Hello guys, Ganesh here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we will try to make this 2D drawing in AutoCAD software. So, so as many of my friends is asking about having, even they are having 3 years of experience, so they are not having good skill over AutoCAD. Okay, so whenever you are going for a production company, so whether it is a small company or a big company, so okay, a small company or like a small workshops, so the company is mostly depends upon AutoCAD for making its production drawings. So those who are wanted to job in production field, that means not in complete production. So being a design engineer, you are responsible for making production drawings, production ready drawings, right? So most of the small companies are using AutoCAD only for making production drawings. Okay, so if you are having the skill on production drawing making using AutoCAD, so there will be a chances of getting jobs on AutoCAD. So, but remember, AutoCAD alone will not tends to use salaries after a long period of time. Okay, so which is just limited for 2D, right? So I will try to explain you every single command and how you are going to using and what is the approach for making this kind of drawings in AutoCAD. Okay, so without wasting time, let's get started. So I have already opened my AutoCAD software. So every company will following a template for making that title block or something else, or everything. Okay, so we will see how to create template title block, all this in the later part of this tutorial. So right now we will just focus on making this drawings and applying some and giving dimensions and most probably AutoCAD is using uh, for its AutoCAD is mainly using for layer properties, layer management. Okay, so the main function of using AutoCAD is that layer management. So we will see that layer management in this video also. Okay, so without wasting time, let's get started. So you can see this part. So we are not modeling it, we are just drawing it. See, so we will start with this like a rectangular drawing first. So this is the AutoCAD software. So in order to make the first drawing, you can click on this start drawing, or else if you have any template means you can select it right from here. So in my case, I'm not having any templates. I'm just starting from here. Click on that. See, it has taken me to the graphic window, right? So you don't need any basics, you can start right from your first day. Okay, but you should have some basic idea about drafting. So like because you're using absolute coordinate system, polar coordinate system, all these things, and whether it is a third angle projection or first angle projection, all these things you need to know you yourself. Okay, so in this video I'm not going to explain about all those things. So we'll just focus on software usage only. Okay, so let's start with this rectangle. So rectangle, the shortcut is REC, rectangle. So specify first point, and if you say specify the second point also, you can see the dimensions are coming. See, so but I have a rectangle, but it is not my required one. Okay, what I'm doing, I'm just erasing this, enter, and first of all you need to check for units, whether what units your document is in. Okay, so for checking, the UN is a shortcut key, units, enter, and here you can see the units are in inches. So let's change it to millimeters. Okay, now REC is a rectangle. specify first point, and you can see two dimensions are displaying, right? So one is length, which is 126, and you know it, if you want to shift to this, you can use the tab key. Okay, 126 into 56, and see, I have rectangle which is having my required dimensions, but you can see this is going somewhere else, right? So in order to move this from here to here, what can I do? I can use the move command. Select the entities, M, enter, specify one base point and drag it. Okay, now you can see these are not sharp edges, they are fillets, right? So fillet shortcut key is F, enter, and it is asking for radius, R, enter, then enter, and I want to select multiple things, right? So M, enter, select this line, this line, this line, and this line, this line, and this line. In this way you can make fillets. Okay, so similarly, let's from the side view also, let's make this base. Okay, so for that, what I'm doing, select a line command, L, enter, specify one point randomly like this. You can see this line is able to draw at any angle, but I don't want that. I want this line to be formed at 90 degrees or 0 degrees or 270 degrees or 180 degrees. What I have to do, I have to click on this F8 function key, so that what will happen, so ortho mode will be activated. So that is located right here. Okay, so when the ortho mode is activated, you can only draw lines 0 degrees or 180 degrees or 270 degrees or 360 degrees. Okay, so that's what I am doing now. Select one more line like this and select L, enter, make a line like this. Okay, and you can see the thickness of this pad is 8 mm. So you can copy this line. So what is the shortcut key? Select the entity, CO, enter, specify one base point, and 8 is the value you want to move, right? So this is how you can do it. Also, offset is a command you can use. Okay, and I want a same offset of this line at a distance of 8, right? So 8, enter, specify entity. That's it. Now trim. That's it. Sorry, don't trim this line. Okay, okay, trim. That's it. So but if you see here, these are the cylindrical boss, right? So select C, enter, circle, specify two circles right here. So what is the radius of this one? R21, R14, right? So C, enter, specify first center point, drag your mouse. So initially it was radius to give the values. Okay, so 21, enter. So if you want to repeat the same command, press the space bar key. 14, enter. Now okay, now you need to move the circles up to 42. Select these two circles, move, enter, up to 42, 42, enter. Okay, now I don't want these lines, so trim, TR is the shortcut key. Okay, okay, and when you are seeing the side view, you can able to see these fillets also, right? So let's project that fillets also. Select line command, enter, first point, drag the mouse like this, trim, enter, That's it. So these are the fillet lines now. Okay, the second thing, so since it is a circular cylindrical bosses here, so those will projected here also, right? So in order to show them, L enter and specify first point and move like this. Do the same thing here also. Now what you can see, so when you're seeing top view, you can able to see this uh, convex shape, right? So that is what you have mentioned right here. And one more thing is there are 4 holes, so let's make that holes. See, enter, specify center point, was a dia which is 8, right? So I told you initially it was radius, so in order to give diameters after the circle command, so after the C enter, center point, drag your mouse, D enter, 8 enter, so which means you are giving diameter value. Okay, let's move this little inner words up to 10, right? So, and one more thing is from the center, these circles are symmetry about the center. That means the distance between these two is 26, and from the center it will be 13, right? So select one line, center line. See, I have drawn a one center line, but since it is a small drawing, it won't cause any confusion to me. But imagine if it is a large drawing, it will makes a confusion, right? So what I have to do, I need to change the color of this line. Okay, okay, this is a one line. I have changed the color very simply, so that's fine. But imagine if you are working on a huge drawing, so there will be a number of construction lines or helping lines or hidden lines like this. Every time changing this color like what I have done is taking a lots of time, and which is not preferable. So what we have to do, this is when uh, layer management, layer properties concept will come. Okay, so here you can see the layers option and layer properties. So initially when you are opening a one document, so there will be only one layer. So this layer having the color of white color, that is why what you are drawing that will be appearing in white color. Okay, let's add one more layer with a name construction lines. Okay, I want the construction lines to be appeared in red color, and the line is also not continuous, that will be center line or something else. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now let's see what it is means. See, the layer properties I have set one more, right? So you can see that construction lines, select that. So what it means, so whatever the lines, whatever the things that you are drawing in this layer, those will be appeared in red color, and those are not continuous lines, those are appeared in center lines. So let's make this L enter, from the center point to the center point I want one center line. Okay, you can see the center line which is not seeming like a center line, right? So that means the gap here is very minimal. So in order to change that, you have to right click properties and you change the scale to 10. You can see that, right? So this distance, so why we are drawing the center line, so from the center line we have to position this circle, this hole, right? So for that, select this, move, enter, specify center point like this, but again move, enter, and 13, enter. Now the hole is properly positioned. And similarly, there are three more holes that you need to position it like this, but it will takes a lots of time, right? So in order to reduce your time, so mirror is a shortcut key and shortcut process. Mi enter, select the object, enter, and specify the mirror line like this. And it is always asked about the source object should be erased or not. You can use as of your need. Okay, now the same holes I want in this side also, right? So what I have to do, select these two, mi, enter, and okay, select these two, mi, enter, and erase object, no. That's it. See, so one more thing. So since it is a side view, you can see L, enter. See, there is a few lines which are not appeared from the top view, but they can be seen from bottom view. So in order to show them, what we can say them hidden lines, right? So in order to show the hidden lines, what I am doing, I am clipping in one more layer, hidden lines, hidden lines. Okay, I want a different color. I'm changing it to L and center line. That's fine. Close this window. Now select L, enter, and so change the layer properties to hidden line. L, enter, start point, end point, start point, end point, and choose the line properties, scale as 10, enter. And see, one more command I want to tell you is, see, this line has a different properties and this line has a different properties. In order to match this line property with this line, you can use the match properties option, which is a shortcut key, MA, enter, and choose the source object first and choose the destination object later. See, that's it. And so there is a extra lines, right? So I can trim them. TR is a shortcut key. That's it. And one more thing, so these holes can be projected like this, right? TR is a shortcut key and trim them like this. Okay, here you need to erase them. You don't need to press and hold the control button. You can select as many as you want. E, enter, erase. That's it. The next, you can see this, right? How can I do that? L, enter. Let's make a one line right here. So go back to working mode. L, enter. Okay, move, enter, and for 28, enter. Okay, so 28. So select this line once and stretch the point like this. And here select one line, one rough line. We will erase it. Okay, C, enter. We can have this midpoint, right? What is the values? Diameter 12 and 22. So I told you, if you want to give the diameter values after the circle key, you have to give D, enter, 22, enter, and C, enter, center point, drag your mouse, D, enter, 12, enter. That's it, right? So in order to show this bush on the side view, what you have to do, L, enter, like this. Up to here it is enough. Now waste lines, you can trim them out like this, right? One more waistline, one more line is there, what we don't want. Okay, that's fine. Now let's do this bush, the top bush. Okay, how I'm achieving that? So let's highlight this point first. So 45 and 53. So how can I do that? L enter, specify one line like this. So move enter 45, right? So one more line 53, M enter 53 enter. Okay, now I want to extend this line up to here. You can drag like this, or else you can use the extend command. EX is a shortcut key. Okay, so now this is where the point where I want a circle. See enter. And what is the radius? So 28, 16. D enter 28 enter. C enter. D enter 16 enter. That's it. After that they'll erase these two lines. I don't need them, right? Select L enter, make a line like this, and after that trim the first line. Okay, now the second one is L enter, and let's choose one line on this and press and hold the shift button, so that a point will be highlighted which is showing the tangent, right? Select that, and here also, so there will be a point which is highlights the tangent. You can see that, right? So this again will be the hidden lines. We will deal about it later. Next thing, okay, we have done this in side view. So what about top view? Okay, done, right? In order to show the hidden lines, I'm choosing the layer properties. L enter, and trim. Okay, match properties. MA enter, set the source object and destination, right? Okay, what next? These walls. Actually, these walls we have done with the side view, but we have to show it in the top view. So what I have to do? See, select line command from here to, okay, go back to working layer. L enter. Okay. Okay, one more line, right at here, right? L enter, we will trim them, but 2 mm offset is there, so offset Y enter, 2 enter. Okay, that is what I don't want. What can I do? L enter, let's make one line right here, move enter, 2 enter. and drag like this. Okay, trim. Okay, don't want this. Okay, what is the thickness of this one? 7. Offset, enter. 7, enter. So this, and that's it. Now whatever the things lies between, you can trim them. Okay, the same thing I want. Okay, erase them. Okay, okay, you can erase this also. Control Z, L, enter. Okay, we can mirror them, right? Okay, trim. That's it. Now the side view, rectangle, REC, enter. Okay, so what is a 56 tab? 56 tab 8, and okay, next L, enter. Okay, okay, L, enter. Done, right? Okay, so what I have to do, L, enter. So trim, done. Select one line command like this. What is a 22? So offset, enter. 11, enter. Set this on this. So trim. Right. Actually, that I don't think we can make that. So let's try that. So 3-point circle. We need to 3-point arc. I think it's first point, second point. Okay, not this. 3-point arc. With 3-point arc, we will try this. Done. Done, right? So what you can see, that's fine. Next, rectangle, rec, enter. Okay, that's we can't do that. From this point, I'll enter. From this point, okay, okay, I'll, okay, offset, enter, 2, enter, offset, enter, 7, enter. That's it. Trim, sorry, trim. Okay, this midline also not needed. Trim. And up to where we want, L, enter. Okay, trim. That's it. Let's take these 4 elements. So my mirror, enter. No, trim. That's it. And you can see this when I'm seeing from the, okay, okay, L, enter. This line will be there. That's it. Control Z. That's it. Now go back to hidden views. Enter. That's it. Now trim again. Okay. Now match properties. MA, enter. Specify this. This. So this is how you can follow the drawing process. Hope we have completed this in half an hour. So I've been explained you, that's why it takes this much of time. So okay, we have to give the dimensions also. So for given the dimensions, you need to keep a separate layers also. So let's create one more layer. So dimensions. Okay. For dimensions, what I'm doing, let's change the color to sky blue. Okay. Okay, dimension style. Dimension style is a shortcut key. So modify by block, by layer. So okay, cancel. Okay, back to dimensions, dimension style, enter, modify by layer, and arrows are also by layer, line type. Okay, set current, close. Now dimensions. So for the linear dimension, shortcut key is DLI, dimension linear. From here to here, one dimension. You can see that, right? So go back to layer properties and change the uh, continuous. Okay, close this. Dimension is not displaying, right? So DIM dimension style, enter, modify. What was the dimension text? Height. I can make it as 10, enter. The arrow size also I will change. Close. You can see this is being too large. Okay, what can I do? Dimension style, modify. Okay, 5, text, 5, enter. Okay, so this is somewhat okay. So dimension linear, from this to this 56. Okay, okay, it seems like it is also little bit awkward for me, so we will change. So 2.5, I think this is enough. Okay, this is enough. Now let's see what all dimensions are required. See, in order to make this part, so first we need a base. So we have given this base dimensions, right? So then after we have to put these holes, right? So in order to put these holes, we need to give the positioning, right? So talking about positioning, like dimension linear, I want this distance. This is fine, right? And also I want this distance, or else I want this distance, and I want the diameter of this hole also, right? So DD, I use a shortcut key for diameter, right? So that's it. And then after, see, this is a rectangular block, and here we can have we are having this like a cylindrical boss. So in order to show this, so what you need, DRA, dimension radius, right? And at what distance it has, so dimension linear, from the center to this line 42, from this to this 126. Okay, so then after this boss, so dimension linear, from here to here, it is okay. Okay, we will show this right here. Control J, F8, turn off the F8. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's give the dimension. Let's go the dimension for this also. DDI, enter. So this and this, right? Okay, so okay, now next thing, this DDI, this one and this one, right? Now what is positioning? DLI, from the center to this. Okay, we have done something wrong. Okay, so no problem, we can change that. So 45 it is, so open calci. 45 minus 44.8963. How much is 0.13? 0.1037. Select all this, move enter. Okay, leave guys, leave. We don't change this dimension like this. Okay, so move a little. So F8, F8, move a little. Okay, dimension linear from this point to this point based on distance, and see this gap P and 2 mm, right, and this length 7 mm. So this is how you can give the dimensions, and this is how you have to manage these layer properties, and this is how you have to follow this. And the next videos onwards we will try to give the GD&T and all things also. So if you want to get updated for those videos, please do subscribe to my channel guys.